Nerd culture has been infiltrated at large by a bunch of people who wanted in on our hobbies just so that they could go in, make it queer, and then destroy what we love, as also seen evident in this new abysmal looking Suicide Squad game. So if you want to avoid spoilers because for some reason you actually were planning on playing this trash fire, then this probably isn't the video for you. Not that I can even fathom how you manage to avoid spoilers this long if you're on the internet, but alas. Let's go ahead and dive into the video. So what we see here, the final scene of Arkham Batman, right? So Arkham Batman, who everybody has, loved absolutely from the Arkham games because it was rad, right? They were rad. They get to see him be destroyed by this worse, inferior version of Harley Quinn. Here's the thing. I feel like the most egregious thing about this game is that the characters just look terrible. It's just, I hate the art style so much. It's just ugly. It's ugly. And they couldn't give us a cute Harley Quinn. That just goes against everything. So anyway, so she goes on this giant, if you want to watch this stuff, you can on Twitter, but I'm going to avoid the copyright stuff. She goes on this tangent about, you're saving people and then causing them emotional damage, though. Yeah. Shaved back of the head, of course. You're causing him emotional damage. Ugh. And then she okay, boom, she shoots him. All right, there you go. Just like that. Couldn't even die to cool characters. Has to be these ugly. That's what makes it so much worse for me. All right. And so then we have also, we have Wonder Woman here, her death as well. The laser eyes. And then she dies. And then you have the Flash who dies also. And he gets his corpse peed on. So this is very current day, right? This is super current day where it's like, let's go in. Let's change everything you love and make it terrible, make it ugly, make it queer, and then we want to destroy the actual things you love, okay? So seeing this happen, a lot of people are comparing this to what happened in The Last of Us 2, seeing Joel get pummeled with a golf club by Abby and die and all that. It's insulting, right? So, but as if this game just couldn't get any worse, can we talk about the Joker for a minute? They're saying now that, oh yeah, the Joker, he's just insecure. That's his problem. He does bad things because he's insecure. I thought they couldn't make Joker that much worse than they've already have in some iterations, in the Suicide Squad movie, which I will say though, and this is coming from somebody who was actually, I like the Suicide Squad and I liked the Suicide Squad movie a lot better than most people did. I didn't watch the newer one, but I did like it better than most people did. I will say that much, because I thought it was, okay, this is fun, right? But still, let's not pretend like that was some stunning, amazing Joker or anything. So now they make him look like a word I can't say on Twitter. A bundle of sticks. So they make him look like a bundle of sticks. And hear me out, though. He's a self-insert of this girl. Is he not? Is he not? Dude, that's her. Why is nobody talking about this? It's literally her. I don't know. But yeah, he's only bad because he's insecure. It looks terrible. When I watched this, all it made me think of was I would much rather just play Devil May Cry 5. I would much rather play that. V is way cooler. They wanted to go for that, emaciated emo guy, then Devil May Cry does it way better. So just play Devil May Cry 5 instead. V is amazing. But anyway, yeah, so apparently all this stuff going on, and then the game's having issues in early access and all that. Not even to mention the Poison Ivy being a little kid now, making her look like an ugly mouth breather kid, and then also having some creepy dialogue between Harley Quinn and her, because Harley Quinn is, I don't know. It's getting into creepy territory when you make Poison Ivy a kid now and then all that. So I am just sick of this happening. And I know let's talk about which Lofty here, love Lofty. He says, well, it's in character. And okay, I get it. I get that it's in character that they would be doing these things. But that's the fact that the writers do this, though. This is what makes it worse, is because, first of all, yeah, would they do that if they could? But usually they can't. That's the case here. And here we have True Pop Culture Reply says, it's in character for Abby to want to kill Joel, but it was terribly done. This is the debut of Flash in the Arkham world, Lofty, and he's introduced by being peed on. Boomerang saying he wants to pee on his corpse instead of pulling his out would suffice. I agree with that. I think, and I'm not even... It's not even about the... I feel like it's because this sucks and it's not what people asked for. And it's not what people asked for with the characters. The characters look uglier. The whole, here we have this queerified Joker, all that kind of stuff. So it's having our heroes, essentially, the characters we grew up loving, or even just playing, Batman, for example, in the Arkham games, that's how he goes by this cringy queer squad. They couldn't even make him cool. That's the thing. That's the thing for me. But to me, I think that this kind of stuff is very deliberate. You see it constantly. A lot of people who are writing for current comics, people who are writing stories for current ongoing video games and things like that, they hate the source material. They hate it. They hate the characters. Look at classic Lara Croft. The rebooted, a lot of the people who are a part, not all of them, but a lot of people who are making the decisions and the higher ups, they hated classic Lara Croft. Look at any interviews. They use any opportunity they can to hate on classic Lara Croft. Oh, she was nothing but a sexual object, and they completely just miss the point of why people adored the character and just try to pretend like that's all she was. And they, even when you see little writing in the Shadow of the Tomb Raider talk about the classic skin, but it's impractical, but blah, blah, blah. They always have to put a little dig in there. They cannot just give fans what we want to see, what we love. They always got to dig at the characters we love. They got to dig at the stories we love. I mean, naturally, they would hate Batman. He's a white dude who's rich. So of course they're going to hate him. But that's the thing is they want to transform things beyond recognition. They want to insert all their queer stuff into everything. And then then what happens? Inevitably, it doesn't do well, then they blame the fans or they walk away entirely. Look at what Anita Sarkeesian did in the gaming industry. She wasn't a gamer. She didn't care about video games, but she thought, okay, there's some money to be made in this industry. Let me walk in and let me complain about it. And she complained about it, raised money for a series to talk about, feminist tropes and insert her feminism into gaming. She got jobs doing consulting work for video games and to make them more feminist friendly, right? So she goes in there, ruins things for everybody. Now we can't have a cute girl looking character to save our lives. They always have to make them look ugly. And then she's like, oh, by the way, guys, I'm done now. My work here is done. I'm out. Oh, thanks. Now we have this giant mess that you left and you just get to walk away. How fun. So, I don't know. This Suicide Squad game looks like a trash fire. And I like the Suicide Squad, the actual concept of it, and all that. But not in execution like this. Not if you're going to make them all ugly and stupid and queer and all that. So, just count me out. That's where you lose me. So anyway, there you have it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And also, if you want to catch my streams, I stream on Wednesdays on my YouTube channel or on Twitch and Kick at Melanie Mac. And if you want me to read the Bible to you, you can watch me on YouTube at Bible Time with Melanie Mac. Thank you all again. I'll catch you next time. And in the meantime, go boom. Miles Morales is Miles Morales.